Hi, and welcome back to Cooking with Yaya. How to make a brisket part 2. Let's take it out of the oven. It's ready. Okay, like I said before, it's been in the oven for 8 hours on 250, and we are going to keep it on 250 for a little while longer. Let's get over here. Now, we want to carefully fold back the aluminum foil at first, just so when that burst of steam comes out, doesn't get you in the face. There we go. All right. We have a lot of juice in the bottom. Not sure if you can see that. I'll show you that in a little bit. And now what we want to do is reserve the juice for later and take out this delicious brisket. So let's see if we can get this out in one big piece. Here we go. There we go. We did it. All right, now we're going to want to flip it over. Let's just move this to the side so you can see real quick. All right. Now we're going to want to flip it over because if you remember in the first video, we had the fat side down. So you know what? We're going to take this, cut it in half with my Cutco knife. Go. Alright, we're going to flip it, like I said, with that fat side, because we want to scrape as much of the fat side off that we can. So, just kind of take the top of the knife, as you can see, just kind of scraping that extra fat. It's delicious flavor, it makes the juice amazing, but it's not anything we need to eat at this point. We will just try to save as much of the brisket as possible. And then same with this side. Again, just kind of the top of the knife comes right off. Just continue to scrape it right off. But we'll leave all that delicious brisket. Okay. Now, let's flip it back. And also kind of down here on the side. There, I'm going to get the rest of that here in just a minute. All right, now, let me turn it around this way. Let's see if this is going to cut or shred. Oh, look at that. It's slicing really, really nice. I wish you could smell it. It's very, very tender. Some of it is going to shred. It's so tender. Now, at this point, you can see some of this delicious brisket. It's ready to eat, just like this. There's no reason to have any sauce or make sauce. But, like I said before, let's put this to the side for a second. We had that leftover juice. So I took this pot and I filled it with this bottle of KC Masterpiece. Use any barbecue sauce you wish. Just already poured it in the pot. Now I'm going to add a bowl full of brown sugar. It's about a cup packed down when I first started with it. All right. Now I do normally have this pot on the stove on low, but I thought to try to illustrate it for you, I would go ahead and just try to add it right here. So I've added the brown sugar. Now the juice is still hot from that delicious brisket. So we're going to carefully see if we can pour. Let's just pour it in the pan. I think will be the easiest. All right, now we are going to pour the rest of that in our pot. So, now we are going to kind of stir that up together. It's the barbecue sauce, the brown sugar, and the juices. And we're going to let that sit right there for a minute while we move over this brisket so you can see it. And we will continue to then slice up the brisket real quick. Oh, and it's shredding up too, not just slices. And again, either way is delicious. But if you continue to follow all the instructions from both of these videos, you will also have a delicious, tender, flavorful brisket. So, at this point, nice big pieces. Let's just keep putting them in the pan. That's really nice and shredding. I'll tell you, the shredding is also absolutely amazing. Now, just for TV purposes, I'm going to go ahead, and again, you can eat it. It's ready to eat, it's flavorful, or you can also pour the barbecue sauce on. And I cover it. I also make sure that each slice has got a lot of barbecue sauce on it. So then in the end, I'm going to slice the rest of this up, add it to the pan. It's ready to eat right now, but until I can finish preparing the rest of dinner, I will put it back in the oven. I'll cover it with just a little bit of aluminum foil for about 30 minutes. So at this time, hit that subscribe button and look out for the next video, Edible Chocolate Potpourri. Thank you for tuning in.